Hey, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up a Facebook ads campaign with the objective of getting more messages for your business. So in this case, what we're trying to do is get messages from clients or customers, potential customers who might be interested in your service, your business. So here we are in Facebook Ads Manager. Now I'm assuming you have an ads manager set up, an ads account. I'm assuming you have a page already set up. So if that's not the case, you're gonna have to look at some other videos that I have that you can do this with. Or you can always just click below and set up a time and I can help you do this myself. So here we are. So in Ads Manager, you can click Create. And obviously there's a lot of options here. There's about, let's see, there's 11 options you can choose from. Even within those options, there's a lot of other things you can do. So what we want is, we want to click Messages. Now there are other ways to do this, but this is how we're going to do it today. So Messages, Continue. And now we're in this campaign mode. When you create a new campaign, you can call this whatever you want. I like to typically call it the name of either the business or the service you're going to offer, and messages. That way you know what the objective is. So let's just say it's just a custom, or let's just say auto shop messages. Okay. Then if you want to actually see the date when you started it, you could say, you could put the date in here as well. But I'm not going to do that for now. Special ad category, you don't really need to do that for now. This doesn't apply to you unless you're selling a car or financing stuff. So for now, you don't need to do that. Skip down here, more options. You don't need to worry about that. Campaign budget, let's just leave this off, okay? And then click here, go to, or you can click next, or you can click that new ad set. So ad set name, now this is the ad set. Again, I'm not gonna get too technical with you, but let's just call this, we're gonna pick an area. So this will be like your city, maybe like 5 miles, car interest messages. Okay, so add type, click to message. I wanted to go on Messenger. Now you can also do this on Instagram. You can do Instagram direct. As long as it's connected to your Instagram page, you'll be good. Budget, you know, you can do as low as $1 a day. You know, you can do $1 a day. You can do $1 million a day. Now that's a lot. That's 10 million a day. They're saying, hey, looks like it's higher than normal. Yeah, it's higher than normal. So the point is, there's a lot of things you can do here. But for most of you, I would recommend starting at $20 a day. You can increase or decrease from there. Really depends on what you've done in the past. For messages, even less than this will work. I've seen messages work a lot less than this, but let's just say $20 a day. Here it's already telling me, hey, I might have less than 10, but we don't know. And now what we got to do is we got to pick what we're doing here. So locations, let's pick somewhere in Florida. Tampa, Florida. Okay, Tampa, Florida. Now, if this is an auto shop, some kind of auto service related, you want to see how far someone is willing to come to you, or if you're mobile, how far will you go to someone? So 25 miles might be okay. Right now you can see I've got 2.4 million. That's a lot of people. What we can do is we can narrow that down. And now from here, you might say, well, hey, what age group of people typically come to your service? Now 18, okay, you might say, hey, everybody does, but who are most likely to come to your service? Let's say this is a shop that offers like custom work or detailing, some kind of car upgrade, something like this. It would also work for auto repair, but let's just say it's custom. Now in that case, who's really gonna buy? It's probably not 18-year-olds, it's probably people with money. It could be 25, and let's just narrow this down to like 45. So we're talking 25 to 45-year-olds. Genders, yeah, men and women can buy this service, but a lot of times men are the ones who actually like their cars the most, and are willing to spend money. In fact, we might actually bump this up a little bit, but let's just leave it like that for now. So now, as you can see, we're down to 530,000 people. But let's also get a little bit more narrow. We could leave it open like this, and it might be okay. But let's just add people who like, let's say we offer like BMW, Mercedes upgrades. So let's look at BMW in here. And let's look at interest. Anyone who's interested in BMW. Okay, so now it's 100,000 people. Now let's look at who likes Audi. Interest. It's about 120. So we could go down this list and say somebody who likes Mercedes, Benz, interest, and now we're at 150,000 people. So now we have a good range of people. And let's say, well, we only want to go out 10 miles. So now it's 85,000 people. This is much more narrow, but just for sake of this, we can leave it at 20 miles or so. We got a good target audience. And so this is really the key, part of the key is narrowing down this audience. We can even get more specific on this, but this is pretty good. You can leave it open if you want. But that will help you. Now, automatic placements. For us, we don't want to do this. What I recommend, automatic placements means it's everything that Facebook has to offer. What I recommend you do is just click Facebook, or if you want Instagram, you can do that. That way we can test it a little bit better. So Facebook newsfeed is where most people are spending time on all day. You might think marketplace might be good, video, but the fact is most people, let's just deselect everything else. Deselect all this stuff. These can get you leads, get you interest, but for now, this is where most people are at, Facebook newsfeed, so just select that one. And it's still 110,000 people. If you did Instagram, it might be a little bit bigger, but for now, let's just do the Facebook newsfeed. And then you can click next, or you can click this new ad. And now I would also go back here and change this to like your location. If we said Tampa, I think we said 20 miles. 20 miles. Then we have like males, men, 25 to 35. And the reason you're doing this is that way you can look at this ad set and see who you're targeting. That's the primary purpose of the ad set, is the targeting and the location, the budget, unless you're using campaign budget, and the placements. So now let's click next. And here again, first you want to name the ad. You can go back and change this too, but we can call this custom video, and I put Facebook FB just so I know that this is Facebook. And now what we got to do is create an ad, create an image. So let's just add add an image. You can add an image or video. We like to use video a lot, but images also work. So the thing is, you need to test both to see what works better. What I think will work doesn't necessarily mean that's what your customers will like. So that's why we test videos and images at the same time to see what works best. Okay, so let's just add an image, and I'll add something in here. Stock photos. We can actually pick stock photos, but I wouldn't recommend picking this stuff. I can just type in car. I'm just doing this as an example for you. Okay, so let's just put this in there. Picture of a car. Now, the best thing is a real picture. Don't use stock images. Use your real picture of whatever it is you're trying to do. Now, you can use a picture of anything, but ideally this image shows, hey, if I look at this picture, oh, yellow Mustang, maybe they're doing paint or wheels, right? But that's what you'd want to do. Here, primary text, you want to call out what the people are. Hey, Tampa car owners want a new look for your car. And then you can add some other things, you know, whatever you offer, and then basically click below, click. Now you want to tell them, the part of the key here is you're sending people to the you're sending them a message. So tell them what to do. So click, send message for a fast free quote. Okay. Now obviously you need to add some more stuff in here for whatever it is your service is, whether it's detailing or upgrades or whatever. All right, so now headline, we can also put get a fast free quote for whatever, for fast free like detailing quote, you know. So we want this to be consistent. So if this is detailing, let's put want your car to look great, something like that. Okay, want your car to look great. So detailing. Now, yeah, again, you got to fill out some more information here. What we can do is you can just use the default message templates, but you can also do generate leads. But you do need to create a template, start new conversation. You can create a little template here and customize what you want questions. So a question would be, what are you interested in? So let's just do this real quick. Hey, this will be the first name. You can say like, thanks for your message. What are you interested in? Or something like that. So make this first question pretty easy. You know, you're not trying to sell them. You're just asking them what they're looking for. Then you can say, hey, question one is, you can have these questions here, like how much for interior detail? How much for an interior detail? Then you can put, you know, what are your hours, whatever. But you want to make these questions applicable to your business, okay? Then you save that, and then you're going to use that question. You're going to use that. I'm just going to leave this. I'm not going to save it. And then you will use that one for your message template. Otherwise, just use create new, start new conversation. Don't worry about this advanced setup stuff, but those two things, it's going to automatically send it to your page and get people to click, get people to send a message. So that's, you want to make it easy for people to do this. Tracking, this is fine. This really doesn't matter right here as much because you're not sending them to your website. So once you've done all that, you really just click publish and you're done. The real key is once you've done this, go back and check your ad set. Make sure you have the right area, make sure you have the right people you want, and the budget. You're going to publish that and turn on the campaign, and then you're going to be good to go. It may take minutes or may take a couple hours, or sometimes it could take a day to get that campaign approved by Facebook and running for your page. So there you go. That's the quick way to set up your Facebook Messenger campaign. You also really want to get your obviously image, your video set up. You probably want to have more than one ad to test out. You want to make this text relevant, and you want to have a good offer. So it needs to be something that is enticing to people to actually click on your ad. If you want to get some specific help for your business, I realize we went through this pretty quick. In reality, I've done many of these before, so I know how to go through it pretty quick. For you or for others, this may not be so easy. In fact, you may not be able to do this at all, or you may not want to do it. If you want help, just click below. We can set up a time to talk, and I can help you with this. All right, hope that helps. Take care, and bye-bye.